Very good morning, dignitaries and all the participants on this occasion of the national webinar on common injuries in sports and its rehabilitation, organized by the Department of Physical Education and Sports in collaboration with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Rayat Shikshan Sanstha Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karar, an autonomous college. I heartily welcome dignitaries and all the participants joined online to this webinar. The guest of honor and resource person is Honorable Dr. Amit Raute, sir, a renowned therapist from Miraj, Sangli. Honorable Principal Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sahib is in the chair presiding over this webinar. Dr. Girish Kalyan Shetty, coordinator of the IQAC, is present on this occasion. Mrs. Vidya Patil, Madam, Director of Physical Education and Sports, also present with her colleagues. So once again, I welcome you all, and at the outset, I request to Mrs. Vidya Patil, Madam, to deliver her welcome and introductory speech. Vidya Patil, Madam. Patil, Madam.
Sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Good morning to all the dignitaries, participants, coaches, players, physical directors from various states who are joined today's one-day national webinar. On behalf of Rayat Shikshan Sanstha Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karar, I heartily welcome you all. The Department of Physical Education, in collaboration with IQAC, has organized a one-day national webinar on common injuries in sports and its rehabilitation. The intention to choose this subject, it just makes an awareness regarding prevention of common injuries during the practice of game and in sport competition among the players, trainers, coaches, and physical directors. The goal of rehabilitation is to help player to care of a body prior to game, during the game, and post-game situation. It requires need to maintain a high level of health that avoids the secondary complications of spinal cord injury and reintegrate oneself into the community. I am Professor Vidya Patil, working as a Director of Physical Education in this college. I welcome the key speaker of today's webinar, Dr. Amit Raute, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome our Honorable Principal, Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sahib. I also welcome IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Girish Kalyan Shetty, sir. Then I welcome the librarian of our college, Mr. Mahesh Gaikwad, sir, for his technical support. I also welcome my colleagues, Mr. Sachin Chavan and Mr. Daneshwar Tekale, and all my staff members. I like to welcome all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement. Now I would like to introduce the resource person of this webinar, Dr. Amit Raute, sir. He has been working as a physiotherapist in Sri Sant Motiram Astivanga Nivasi Vidyalaya Borda. He has completed his graduation in physiotherapist in 2008. He is a national player of Kho-Kho and has got a chance to be a representative of Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He has completed an NIS course. Moreover, he has worked as a consultant physiotherapist in Medical Center of Wanless Hospital, Miraj. He has been working as a physiotherapist in Kho-Kho team of Indian Railway since 2015. Along with that, he has been looking after Kho-Kho team of Central Railway as a physiotherapist since 2030. I believe that his expertise will be beneficial to all of you. I thank to Principal Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sahib for encouraging us to organize such event. I thank you once again for joining this webinar. With these words, let me stop here. Thank you. Jadhav sir.
Sunil Jadhav sir. Sunil Jadhav sir.
Hello. A very good morning to one and all. I am Dr. Mohan Rajmane, Principal, Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad, District Satara. Today's guest and speaker, Dr. Amit Raute sir, Professor Mrs. Vidya Patil Madam, Director Physical Education and Sports, Professor Dr. Girish Kalyan Setti sir, Professor Mahesh Gaikwad sir, Sachin Chavan sir, Jnaneshwar Tekade sir, Vice Principal S.A. Patil sir, Dr. S.R. Sawant sir, Mrs. Kamble Madam, and all the delegate friends. Today I am very happy to greet you at this online national webinar on common injuries in sports and its rehabilitation. First of all, I congratulate the Department of Physical Education and Sports as well as the IQSU of our college for organizing national level webinar on this topic. Friends, a student is the very core of education. All the academic activities are directed towards him or her. We, the faculty, impart education, knowledge, and skills to our students. We also try with our level best to develop our students' overall personalities, to help them and cope up with modern world. Along with the cognitive development of student, it is equally important for them to have a sound body. A sound mind in a sound body is the most important thing for one and all. In order to develop their body, students undertake a variety of activities such as gymnasium, sports, as well as exercise. During the sports or exercise, the student faces injuries. Sports injuries occur during exercise or when participating in a sports. Children are particularly at risk for these types of injuries, but adults can get them too. Different sports injuries produces different symptoms and complications. The present webinar addresses these issues, which I think is the most important for students. I am sure the deliberations in this webinar will help our students as well as our teachers to gain understanding and knowledge in coping up with the injuries in sports and exercise. I wish you very happy for listening. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your brief but precise inaugural address. May I now request today's guest of honor and keynote addressee, Dr. Amit Raute sir, physiotherapist from Miraj Sangli, to deliver his keynote address. Dr. Amit Raute sir.
सर स्क्रीन शेअर होते ना?
हाँ सर.
Thank you, sir. First of all, today on this occasion of this national webinar, I would like to thank Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad, for giving me this an opportunity to interact with all of you. Especially, I also appreciate Dr. Mohan Rajmane sir, principal of the college, for the organizing this webinar on the topic that is very much needed by the players during this corona period. I would also like to thank Dr. Vidya Patil Madam, Physical Director of the college, and special thanks to my friend and national coach Mr. Sachin Sawan sir for their important role in organizing this webinar. Shall we start, sir?
हा चालू करा सर. ओके.
I'm starting with the which part of areas injured in sports. That is, first is shoulder injury, more common, hamstring strain, ankle sprain, knee sprain, calf injury. These are wrist injury. These are more common injuries in sports. We are starting first. We are starting with anatomy of ankle joint. Ankle joint is a synovial joint of hinge variety. That is hinge variety म्हणजे जॉईंटचा प्रकार आहे हा. आर्टिक्युलर सर्फेसेस त्याचे काय आहेत? What are the articular surfaces of ankle joint? Upper articular surface, lower end of the tibula, including medial malleolus, lateral malleolus of tibula, inferior transverse tibulofibular ligament, inferior articular surfaces, upper medial and lateral aspects of talus. हे सगळे अँकलचे अटॅचमेंट्स आणि त्याचे सर्फेसेस आर्टिक्युलर जिथे अँकल जॉईंट आर्टिक्युलर होतो त्याचे सर्फेसेस आहे ते. सर मला ऍडमी हे केलं असेल तर मला हे करा, कारण वर ते मेसेज येत आहेत मला वर स्क्रीनवर. पोस्ट केला असेल तर सर. हॅलो सर.
येस सर.
सर चॅट बॉक्स वर मेसेज येत आहेत पार्टिसिपेंटचे वेटिंग रूमचे. जरा ते
अच्छा ठीक आहे ठीक आहे ठीक आहे करतो मी. ओके.
थँक्यू सर.
ओके.
What are the types of injury? Soft tissue injury, ligament injury. Soft tissue injury मध्ये ligament injury ऍड अप होते. lateral ligament, deltoid ligament injury, syndromatic injury, peroneal tendon dislocation. Fractures मध्ये malleolar fracture आहे, pilon fracture, physeal injuries. इंजुरीचे जे टाइप्स आहेत, these are the types of injury. सॉफ्ट टिश्यू इंजुरी कशा प्रकारे, हाऊ सॉफ्ट टिश्यू इंजुरी ऑकर्स, त्याचा हे एक हे आहे एक्सरे आणि जो हे आहे इमेज आहे, इमेज मेकॅनिझम ऑफ इंजुरी. व्हॉट इज द मेकॅनिझम ऑफ इंजुरी म्हणजे इंजुरी कशामुळे किंवा कशा पद्धतीने होऊ शकते. फ्रॅक्चर पॅटर्न डेसिकेटेड बाय पोझिशन ऑफ फूट अँड टॅलस ऍट द टाइम ऑफ इम्पॅक्ट. म्हणजे तुम्ही जसा इम्पॅक्ट, जसं बॉडीचा फोर्स तुमच्या पायावर पडणार आहे, टॅलसवर किंवा टोवर किंवा पूर्ण पायावर, त्याच्याप्रमाणे तुमच्या इंजुरीचा इम्पॅक्ट डिपेंड आहे. प्लॅंटर फ्लेक्शन इंजुरी, दॅट इज पोस्टेरियर लिफ फ्रॅगमेंट. म्हणजे ह्याचं हे तुम्ही पंजावर जर पायाचा इम्पॅक्ट किंवा उंचीवरून उडी मारताना पंजावर जर पूर्ण लँड झाला, न पूर्ण पाय टेकता, तर तुमचा हा फोर्स हा मिडल दिशेने म्हणजे वरच्या बाजूने जाऊन ह्या फ्रॅक्चर व्हायची शक्यता किंवा हा पार्ट इंजुरी व्हायची शक्यता जास्त असते. न्यूट्रल अँकल, अँटीरियर अँड पोस्टेरियर फ्रॅगमेंट्स. नॅचरल अँकल म्हणजे हा बी जे इमेज दाखवलेली आहे, हा पूर्ण पायाचा पंजा, पूर्ण पाय जर टेकला तुम्ही, तर त्याच्यानंतर जर अपवर्ड फोर्स जो जाणार आहे तो या दिशेने जाणार आहे आणि इकडून हा एरिया फ्रॅक्चर व्हायची शक्यता आहे. डॉर्सिफ्लेक्शन इंजुरी, एंटीरियर लिफ फ्रॅगमेंट. म्हणजे जर तुम्ही पायाच्या टाचेवर जर लँड झाला उडी मारताना किंवा कशावरून पडताना, तर टाचेवर जर पूर्ण लँड झाला तर फोर्स हा मिडल इकडे या बाजूला दिशेने जाणार आहे आणि हा एरिया फ्रॅक्चर व्हायची शक्यता आहे, ज्या एरियाला आपण मराठीत घोटा असं संबोधतात. क्लासिफिकेशन, ज्या इंजुरीचं क्लासिफिकेशन काय आहे, व्हॉट आर द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इंजुरी, रेडिओ क्लासिफिकेशन. टाईप 1, आता प्रत्येक इंजुरीमध्ये ते जे इंजुरीचे क्लासिफिकेशन दिलेले आहेत. म्हणजे उदाहरणार्थ मसल इंजुरी असेल तर मसल स्ट्रेन होतो, फर्स्ट ग्रेड, सेकंड ग्रेड, थर्ड ग्रेड. लिगामेंट इंजुरी असेल तर स्ट्रेन त्याला म्हणतात, फर्स्ट ग्रेड, सेकंड ग्रेड, थर्ड ग्रेड. तसंच हे टाईप आहेत. टाईप 1 नॉन डिस्प्लेस्ड क्लिवेज फ्रॅक्चर ऑफ अँकल जॉईंट, म्हणजे यामध्ये नॉन डिस्प्लेस फ्रॅक्चर आहे पण बोन इंटॅक्ट असतं, यामध्ये बोन डिस्प्लेस झालेलं नसतं. टाईप 2 डिस्प्लेस फ्रॅक्चर विथ मिनिमम इम्पॅक्शन ऑर कम्युनिकेशन, थोडं कम्युनिकेशन कट झालेलं असतं, म्हणजे बोनचा थोडा पार्ट वर आलेला असतो कट झाल्यानंतर, ब्रेक झाल्यानंतर. टाईप 3 डिस्प्लेस फ्रॅक्चर विथ सिग्निफिकंट आर्टिक्युलर कम्युनिकेशन ऑर मेटाफायसियल इम्पॅक्शन, ह्यात पूर्ण तुमचं जे जॉईंटचं जे पूर्ण स्ट्रक्चर आहे ते पूर्ण डिस्ट्रॉय झालेलं असतं आणि छोट्या फ्रॅगमेंट मध्ये ते कव्हर झालेलं असतं. आता यासाठी एक्सरसाइज तुम्हाला काय काय करायचे, मी जास्त सर भर देतोय एक्सरसाइजवर, कारण बाकीचे तुम्हाला जे मेडिसिन्स वगैरे घेऊन जे इंजुरी रिकव्हर करतात त्याच्यापेक्षा तुम्ही जर एक्सरसाइज वरती इंजुरी रिकव्हर केली तर ते त्याचा जास्त बेनिफिट मुलांना होऊ शकतो त्याचा. आणि याच्यामध्ये जर आता जे प्रकार दाखवले अँकल स्ट्रेन, यामध्ये तुम्ही फिजिओथेरपीमध्ये अल्ट्रासाऊंड, IFT, टेन्स अशा मॉडेलिटीजचा उपयोग करून पण तुम्ही इंजुरी रिकव्हर करू शकता. यू कॅन ankle sprain, when your ankle is sprained, this type of exercise can help you. This is towel stretch, standing cuff stretch, standing soleus stretch. आता हे तुम्ही स्क्रीनशॉट काढून घेऊ शकता किंवा हे करून ठेवू शकता, तुम्हाला हे जास्त महत्वाचं आहे आता. अँकल रेंज ऑफ मोशन, अँकलची रेंज ऑफ मोशन, अँकल फॉरवर्ड आणि बॅकवर्ड तुम्हाला हे करायचं आहे. रेजिस्टन्स डॉर्सिफ्लेक्शन, हे थेराबँड असा एक प्रकार आहे तो जो बऱ्यापैकी मुलांना आता माहिती आहे सध्या. त्याच्यानं तुम्हाला हे करायचे एक्सरसाइज आहेत. रेजिस्टन्स प्लॅन्टर फ्लेक्शन, पायाचा फोर्स आतल्या बाजूला तुम्ही द्यायचा आहे आणि अँकलनी तो पंजा पुढे टाकण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा आहे. हिल रेस, स्टेप अप, एक स्टेपर घेऊन त्याच्यावर तुम्ही एक जो इंजोर्ड लेग आहे त्या इंजोर्ड लेगवर तुम्हाला पाय द्यायचा आहे, वर उठायचं आहे, परत खाली जायचं आहे. रेजिस्टन्स इव्हर्जन, म्हणजे आतल्या बाजूला जसा हा अँकल असेल तर ह्या आतल्या बाजूला इव्हर्जन आणि इन्व्हर्जन करून तुम्हाला हे करायचं एक्सरसाइज. रेजिस्टन्स इव्हर्जन. सर ते मेसेज अजून येत आहे वर. हॅलो,
हा सर, ऍडमिट करून घेतोय त्यांना, परंतु ते नवीन जॉईन झाले की ते तुम्हाला पॉपअप होत आहेत मेसेज.
अच्छा ठीक आहे,
म्हणजे इट्स सिस्टम बेस्ड.
ओके सर. हे स्टॅटिक अँड डायनामिक बॅलन्स एक्सरसाइज आहेत. यामध्ये तुम्हाला जो इंज्युअर्ड लेग आहे किंवा इंज्युअर्ड अँकल आहे त्या अँकलवर तुमचं बॅलन्सिंग होण्यासाठी, डायनामिक बॅलन्सिंग होण्यासाठी हे करायसाठी जे एक्सरसाइज आहेत. आणि हे मी खास करून सांगू शकतो की एक्सरसाइज वर तुम्ही जेवढं जास्त भर द्याल तेवढा जास्त तुम्हाला फायदा त्याचा होईल. त्याचे इफेक्ट थोडे लेट आहेत मेडिकेशन पेक्षा, पण 100% त्याचे रिझल्ट तुम्हाला मिळतील. पेरोनियल टेंडॉन इंजुरी, ही टेंडॉनची इंजुरी आहे. यामध्ये त्या टेंडॉनच्या इंजुरीला तुम्ही अल्ट्रासाऊंड, फिजिकल थेरपीमध्ये अल्ट्रासाऊंड पण वापरू शकता, टेन्स वापरू शकता. त्याच्यानंतर विथ दॅट ट्रीटमेंट यू कॅन ऑल्सो डू दिस एक्सरसाइजेस, यू विल गेट गुड रिझल्ट. टॉवेल स्ट्रेच आहे, स्टँडिंग काफ स्ट्रेच, स्टँडिंग सोलियस स्ट्रेच, प्लॅन्टर फेसिया म्हणजे हा टाचेच्या पायाचा तळवा जो आहे तिथं एक प्लॅन्टर फेसिया असा एक हे आहे, त्याचं स्ट्रेचिंग केल्यानंतर तुमचा पाय पूर्ण रिलॅक्स आणि हे व्यवस्थित होण्याला जरा हेल्प चांगली होते. हिल रेज, स्टेप अप, हे बॅलन्सिंग मगाशी दाखवलं त्याप्रमाणे. अँकल एक्सरसाइज, काफ स्ट्रेच, सोले स्ट्रेच, रेजिस्टन्स, डॉर्सल अँड प्लॅन्टर फ्लेक्शन, हिल रेज, स्टेप अप, जम्प रोप, हे तुम्हाला एक्सरसाइज जे अँकल जे फ्रॅक्चर झाल्यानंतर अँकल त्याचे रिहॅबिलिटेशन करताना हे उपयोगाला येण्याचे सगळे एक्सरसाइज आहेत. एक्सरसाइजचे तुम्ही रिपिटेशन 10 ते 12 रिपिटेशन सुरुवातीला, त्याचे 2 सेट, 8 ते 10 रिपिटेशन किंवा 10 ते 12 रिपिटेशनचे 2 सेट. स्ट्रेंथनिंग जे करायचं आहे तुम्हाला अँकल जॉईंटचं, व्हॉट आर द स्ट्रेंथनिंग एक्सरसाइज ऑफ अँकल जॉईंट? these are simple exercises but very much important exercises for strengthening the ankle joint. This is a towel and we have put weight over here. फक्त तुम्हाला पायाने हे ड्रॅग करायचं आहे, बाजूला लेफ्ट साइडला हे ड्रॅग करायचं आहे पायानं, जेणेकरून तुमचं इव्हर्जन होईल पायाचं आणि ह्या बाजूच्या स्नायूला तुम्हाला स्ट्रेंथ होतील. बॅलन्सिंग बोर्ड, हा इंजोर्ड लेग आहे, ज्या इंजोर्ड लेगवर तुम्हाला एका हाताने बॅलन्स, दोन्ही हात ओपन करून बॅलन्स करायचे आहेत. हे टॉवेल, सिंपल एक्सरसाइज, हा टॉवेल वापरू शकता किंवा तुम्ही कागद पण वापरू शकता याच्यावर. हे पायानं फक्त हा गोळा करायचा आहे 10 ते 15 वेळेला. गोळा करून तुम्ही सोडायचा, परत गोळा करायचा, परत सोडायचा आहे. हा वॉबल बोर्ड हा म्हणतात त्याला, वॉबल बोर्ड. यावर तुम्ही स्ट्रेंथनिंग एक्सरसाइज करू शकता. हे सगळ्यात महत्वाचा हा एक्सरसाइज आहे. हा सेम वॉबल बोर्डचा एक्सरसाइज आहे. मगाशी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे प्लॅन्टर फेसाइटिस. व्हॉट इज प्लॅन्टर फेसाइटिस? हिल बोनला जे इंटॅक्ट आहे, स्ट्रेंड प्लॅन्टर फेशिया, हा जो एक पोर्शन आहे याला प्लॅन्टर फेशिया, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज प्लॅन्टर फेशिया. मोस्ट ऑफ टाइम दिस इज इंजर्ड विथ द प्लेयर्स.
हॅलो सर.
हा सर, हॅलो. हॅलो सर. हॅलो. Plantar fascia. This is a strained plantar fasciitis. This pain is too much irritating pain and uncomfortable pain. What are the exercises of plantar fasciitis? That is Achilles and gastrocnemius stretch. Achilles tendon and gastrocnemius stretch. This is the Achilles and gastrocnemius. Achilles and gastrocnemius. You have to stretch, stand on the step, and you have to simply go down and hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and go back. This is the first one, plantar fascia massage. You have to take a ball like MRI ball or tennis ball specifically. You have to place below your foot and just stand up on that ball. Just stand on that ball. With that you get full massage for the plantar fascia. This is a very important plantar fascia stretch. This is again I have shown earlier. This is a towel and you have to stretch with the fascia with the towel. You have to stretch upward. Towel curls as I shown earlier. To exercise. What are the different taping techniques for the ankle joint? This is more popular in sports right now. These taping tapes are easily available, not in every medical, but in medicals like LP with standard brands. या टेपिंगच्या टेक्निक्स मुळे तुम्हाला जास्तीत जास्त जॉईंटला सपोर्ट आणि स्टॅबिलायझेशन मिळते आणि तुमचे जे सुपरफिशियल मसल्स आहेत ते पूर्ण रिलॅक्स व्हायला हे जास्त हेल्प करतं.
डॉक्टर.
यस सर. यस मॅडम.
प्लीज हिंदी अँड इंग्लिश लँग्वेज यूज.
ओके 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 मॅडम. Let's start with the knee joint, knee injury. What is the anatomy of knee joint? This is front view of knee joint, femur, patella and tibia. This is patella. This is side view, femur again, patella and tibia. Back view, femur, This is patella and tibia. What are the ligaments of knee joint? This is femur, lateral condyle, lateral meniscus. This is meniscus. ये जो meniscus है, ये shock absorbent का काम कर रहा है. Lateral condyle of fibular ligament. Sorry. This is fibula, tibia, posterior cruciate ligament, PC, that is called as PCL, medial condyle, ACL, that is anterior cruciate ligament, medial meniscus, medial condyle, tibia, tibial collateral ligament, patellar ligament. What are the knee joint muscles? That is, this is iliotibial band, hamstring tendon, quadriceps muscle, which is located in front of thigh, quadriceps tendon. This is patella, lateral patellar retinaculum, and patellar tendon. Meniscus. This is a piece of cartilage that provides cushion between femur and tibia. Act to disperse the body weight and reduce the friction during movements. What happens when we're doing movements? We're getting little bit shocks, like when we're jumping. At that time, this meniscus will absorb that shock. Medial meniscus, semi circular, wider behind than in front. Lateral meniscus, nearly circular. This is lateral meniscus. This is medial meniscus. What is the function of meniscus? Act as a shock absorbent. Because of nerve supply, they also have sensory function, made of osseous tissue. Friction primarily as to protect the nearby tendon and increase the mechanical effect. It increases the mechanical effect of D joint. This is we are coming to the ligament injury, that is ACL injury. This is the one of the ligament of knee joint. ACL injury occurs when bone of the leg twists opposite direction to the full body weight. Cause. What are the cause of ACL injury? The anterior cruciate ligament can be injured in several ways. Changing directions. When you change direction rapidly, then it becomes injured. While you are running and stopping suddenly, ACL injury occurs. Slowing down while running, landing from the jump incorrectly. If you jump incorrectly, ACL injury may occur. Direct contact or collisions such as football tackles. ACL injury occurrence. How ACL injury can occur? ACL injury occur in combination with the damage. Simultaneously, when your ACL is injured, simultaneously it may occur an other injury like meniscus, articular cartilage, or other ligaments like PCL, MCL, or LCL. Secondary damage can occur in a patient with have repeated episode of instability due to ACL injury. Secondary damage is what? It will unstable your knee joint. Grading. What are the grades of ligament injury? As I told, a grade 1 sprain, the ligament is mildly damaged. It has been slightly stretched, but it's still able to keep the knee joint stable. It is the ligament is slightly damaged, stretched, but is able to take your joint intact. Grade 2 sprain, ligament is stretched to the point where it becomes loose. This is often referred to as partial tear of a ligament. Grade 3 sprain, this type of sprain is commonly referred to as a complete tear of a ligament. The ligament has been tear into two pieces of the knee and knee joint is unstable. In this ligament is completely teared and your knee joint is completely unstable. That is, you can't able to walk, can't able to upstairs, go downstairs, can't able to run. popping sound is there. What are the symptoms of injured ACL? The ACL injured patient might hear popping noise. Popping noise is that is like different kind of a noise voice that you hear from your joint. The other typical symptoms includes pain with the swelling. This is a common symptom in injuries. Loss of full range of motion. You have lost your full range of motion of a knee joint. Tenderness among the joint line. Discomfort while walking. You can't able to walk properly. That means your gait is not proper. Gait is what? This is the walking. What are the walking patterns? That this is gait. This is transverse section of SCA and anterior cruciate ligament. This is complete tear. This is partial tear. This is complete tear. This is avulsion. This the ligament is slightly stretched but intact with the articular surface. What is initial physiotherapy, physical therapy for knee injury? First of all, first few sessions may consist more modalities and some manual addressed to inflammation, pain, roam, such as roam, that is range of motion, heat and ice. This is most important part, when to heat and when to ice, because some students or some patients asking questions such as what is importance of ice and heat. I'll tell you in simple words. This is ice effects. What are the effects of ice? It decreases circulation, decreases metabolic activity, it decreases inflammation, the skin. What are the benefits of ice? It decreases pain, swelling, inflammation. It decreases muscle cramping and spasm. Best when icing is used, best used after exercise or after pain producing activity. You have to apply ice when exercise, after exercise or pain producing activity. What types of injuries should apply ice to? In acute injuries or few injuries such as a sprain involves tissue damage and inflammation around injury site. Acute injuries are short-term injuries which can be cured by icing. And injuries such as ankle sprain, knee sprain, muscle strain or joint strain. Red or hot swollen body parts. Acute pain after intense workout. When you sprain something like an ankle, for intense you damage blood vessels. When blood vessels are damaged, swelling usually occurs. Applying cold pack causes the blood vessels to constrict, reducing the swelling. What are the tips for applying icing? Limit of icing session is of 20 minutes because excessive icing can irritate the skin or causes tissue damage. Continue to ice the injury for next 24 to 28 hours. Now we are coming with on heat. What types of injuries should you apply heat to? When you as I told, at what type of injuries we should apply ice. Similarly, at what type of injuries should apply heat to? In chronic condition, that is such as old injuries, you can apply heat therapy. In chronic conditions, we can't apply ice. Some chronic conditions include muscle pain or soreness, stiff joints, osteoarthritis, old or recurring injuries. Heat therapy does an opposite what cold therapy does. What cold therapy does? Cold therapy is the ability to constrict the blood vessels, whereas heat allows our blood vessels to expand, our muscles to relax. Applying heat creates soothing effect. How heat can apply? This is soothing effects occur because heat always stimulates circulation and increases tissue elasticity, providing pain relief. Heat therapy generally not to be used after injury, after activity. Sorry. It can be applied when applied with a hot wet towel or heating pad. A hot bath or shower may also relieve pain. Limit of heat therapy is 20 minutes as icing, because excessive heat can lead to blisters or irritation or burns. You can use ultrasound, electrical stimulation, manual stretching, car, patellar mobilization, passive range of motion, knee flexion extension, retrograde
डॉक्टर डॉक्टर आवाज क्लिअर येत नाहीये.
येत नाहीये. आता येतोय का सर?
हा आवाज क्लिअर येत नाहीये.
आता येतोय का आवाज?
हा आता येतोय.
येतोय का? ठीक आहे सर.
हा आता येतोय, बोला सर.
Okay, sir. What are the ACL rehabilitation exercise? These are the exercise which we can ask patient to do. Passive knee extension, heel stretch, prone knee bend, straight leg rise, that is SLR, side lying with leg lift, knee stabilization, that is knee again. That is doing with the TheraBand. Injury rehabilitation exercise, heel slide, quad set. These are the very much important exercises for knee injuries. Wall squat with the ball, balance and reach exercise. Exercise to avoid it. These exercises can help all age group, all age groups. Passive knee extension, prone knee bend, stake leg rise, step up, wall squat, heel slide, knee stabilizer. Meniscal, when your meniscus is injured, this type of exercise can help. Straight leg rise, heel slide, wall squat. MCL rehabilitation. MCL, that is medial collateral ligament. As like ACL, this is MCL ligament. Medial collateral ligament sprain rehabilitation exercises. Passive knee extension. Exercise remains same for ACL, MCL, and PCL. We have to do with the whole body exercises. Lateral ligament sprain rehabilitation exercises. Iliotibial band syndrome, that is band which rests lateral side of our thigh. We have to show that also. Iliotibial band syndrome exercises. Stretching. What are the stretchings? This is hamstring stretch, quadriceps, calf muscle stretch. These stretchings are while you are getting ready to play, you have to do all these stretches. Hip flexor stretching, hip abductor stretching. Strengthening, focus on strengthening the muscle around the knee is essential in rehabilitation. That is quadriceps stretch, heel raise, leg rise, that is SL, leg extension, that is this is the leg extension machine. You have to do exercise with on that leg extension machine, and leg curl. This is also a leg curl machine. What are the tapping techniques of a knee joint? Tapping techniques. It relieves pain, improves joint stability, enhance athletes' confidence, reduce injury reoccurrence, prevent injury. These are the various types of knee tapings. Let's move to hamstring injury. The term hamstring also refers to the group of 3 muscles that run along the back of your thigh. This is back of our thigh. From your hip to just below the knee, the hamstring muscle aren't used while standing or walking, but they are very active during activities involving bending the knee, such as running, jumping, and climbing. What is the anatomy of hamstring? The hamstring muscle run down back of the thigh. There are 3 hamstring muscles: semitendinosus, semimembranosus, and biceps femoris. Biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus. The hamstring muscle group helps to extend your knee legs straight back and bend your knee. Quadriceps is located in front of our thigh. What are the muscles of quadriceps? Vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, and rectus femoris. This is the front view of our thigh. This is quadriceps muscle. This is quadriceps muscle. In this, we have 4 muscles: rectus femoris, vastus intermedius, vastus medialis, and vastus lateralis. Posterior thigh muscles. This is a hamstring muscle, group of hamstring muscles. Grading as like ligament sprain and strain. We have hamstring.
Excuse me, doctor.
Sir.
Sound is not clear.
Okay, sir. I will check the controls.
Yes, sir.
Sir, येतोय आता आवाज? Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हा येतोय बोला सर. हा सर येतो आवाज.
Okay, sir. Description of hamstring according to grades. A hamstring strain can be full, partial tear, or complete tear. Muscle strains are graded according to their severity. A grade 1 strain is mild, usual, heals rapidly. Grade 3 strain is complete tear of a muscle that may take months to heal. Most hamstring injuries occurs in the thick central part of the muscle. This is hamstring muscle. This is strain, ligament strain, that is partial tear, and this is complete tear. Signs and what are the signs and symptoms of injured hamstring? Tearing of muscle, increased tightness in the muscle, severe pain behind upper leg, muscle spasm, worsening swelling, possible popping sensation. Symptoms may not present until activity is over. What are the causes? Previous hamstring injury, increasing age of player, sudden change in the direction, poor flexibility, poor strength. If you got poor flexibility and poor strength, hamstring injury may occur. Hamstring muscles fatigue, hamstring strength, imbalance between quadriceps and hamstring, inappropriate, adequate, or no warm up. If you don't do a warm up, your hamstring may pull. What are the prevention? Completing a general body warm up, which includes sport specific muscle stretching as well as sport specific skill drills, including appropriate speed work in training programs, so that hamstring muscle are capable of sustaining high acceleration force. maintaining high levels of cardiovascular fitness and muscular endurance to prevent fatigue, stretching and cooling down after every training session. This is very much important. You have to stretch before while you're playing and cooling down after your sports session is finished, including stretching and strengthening exercise in weekly training program, undertaking training prior to competition to ensure readiness to play, immediate management. What we can do if your hamstring is injured on the field, immediate treatment of soft tissue injury consists of riser protocol, that is rest, ice, compression and elevation. This is most important. सर ते मला म्यूट काय होते, मला म्यूट होते मी ऑटोमॅटिक. हॅलो
हा सर.
सर म्यूट होते मी ऑटोमॅटिक.
नाही इकडून तर नाही,
आहे
तुम्ही
ना?
को होस्ट असल्यामुळे तुम्ही म्हणजे काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही इकडून.
ओके ओके सर, ठीक आहे. ओके सर. What is the treatment of hamstring injury? Treatment of hamstring strain will depend upon the type of injury you have, its severity, and your own needs and expectation. The goal of any treatment, non-surgical or surgical, is to help to return to all the activities you enjoy, following your doctor's treatment plan and restore your abilities faster. Most hamstring strain heal very well with a simple non-surgical treatment. In non-surgical treatments, we have coming with short-wave income. In that, short-wave diathermy, icing, IFT, that is interferential therapy. It comes under physical therapy. What is the hamstring strain rehabilitation exercises? This is hamstring. This is exercise. All exercises for a hamstring muscle. You have to check. Prone knee bend, hamstring stretch on wall, chair lift, lunges, resisted hamstring curl, prone hips extension, slump test, standing hamstring stretch, hamstring catches, curl with the band. This is TheraBand. Seated curl with band, squatting, straight leg ball pickup, pile, standing hamstring curl, terminal knee extension, wall squat. These are the tapping techniques for hamstring injury. Let's move on to shoulder injuries. Anatomy. What is the anatomy of shoulder injury? Deltoid, trapezius, levator scapular, rotator cuff, rhomboids, serratus anterior and teres major. Ligaments. Which ligaments includes in shoulder joint? Acromioclavicular ligament, that is anterior, posterior, superior and inferior. Coracoacromial ligament, coracoclavicular ligament, that is trapezoid ligament and conoid ligament. Which joints? Joints of shoulder complex: sternoclavicular joint, scapulothoracic joint, acromioclavicular joint, and GH, that is glomerular joint. Which bones includes in joint, shoulder joint? Humerus, scapula and clavicle. Pain and inflammation, rotator cuff tendinopathy, collagenous degeneration of rotator cuff tendon, most commonly in supraspinatus, that is supraspinatus muscle injury. More likely that rotator cuff muscle. Which are the muscles of rotator cuff? Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres major, scapularis. This is normal X-ray of shoulder joint, and this is anterior dislocation of shoulder joint. You can see here. Posterior. This is X-ray of posterior dislocation of a shoulder joint. This is AP view, scapular Y view. What are the objectives of physiotherapy management of shoulder injury? active roam exercises. Roam, that is range of motion. This is neutral position. Abduction with adduction with elbow flexed. These exercise you can do every exercise you have to do it 10 to 12 repetitions. You have to do 2 or 3 sets. Abduction with scapular flex, elbow extension. The image is clear. You can got a picture of this. Abduction with scapula, free elbow extension, forward elevation, scapular fix, elbow extension, forward elevation with scapular free, elbow extension, forward elevation, elbow extension, abduction, elbow extension, that is back view, external and internal rotation with the arm in abduction, elbow at 90 degrees. You have to keep your elbow joint at 90-degree angle and you have to move like this. External and internal rotation with arm at side, elbow at 90 degree. This is deltoid state. How you can stretch your deltoid? You can stretch like this. Phase 1 exercise, shoulder flexion. You have to do like this: shoulder flexion, shoulder abduction, and lateral rotation. This is shoulder abduction. This is lateral rotation of a shoulder joint. A static strengthening exercise. Static exercise that it includes that you don't have any. Sorry. Hello. Sorry. Static strengthening exercises. Shoulder flexors. Stand facing on the wall. Attempt to push your fist towards the wall. Like this, you have to. This wall. Stand in front of your wall and elbow is in 90 degree. You have to press your fist to the wall. Shoulder extension, shoulder extensor. You have to do like this is wall. Stand back. You have to do force directly to the wall. Shoulder abduction, shoulder abductors. Same exercise like this. Shoulder adductors, external rotators, deltoid strengthening, pendulum exercise, standing and leaning forward, supporting yourself with your chair, good arm, let bad arm swing like pendulum. You see, like this, you have to, in circular motion, you have to swing your arm. Infraspinatus strengthening. These exercises are for infraspinatus muscle strengthening. Shoulder strengthening exercises using TheraBand. With the help of TheraBand, you can also strengthen your shoulder joint, shoulder muscle, external rotators, internal rotators. Shoulder extensors. This is TheraBand. You are applying force against the TheraBand. Shoulder flexors, shoulder abductors, stretching of shoulder muscle, subscapular stretching. How to stretch your subscapular muscle like this. You have to stretching of supraspinatus. How you can stretch your supraspinatus, teres minor muscle. And the important thing is that hold stretching position at least 10 to 15 seconds. If you cannot hold the stretching position, that means your muscle is not relaxed properly. Ball exercise program. This is medicine ball. It comes of 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, 5 kg. This is ball. You have to hit on the wall, pick up and again hit the wall. You can do from left side first. After finishing 10 repetitions, you can do with the right, same right side also. This is medicine ball of 1 kg or 2 kg, 3 kg. It weight may varies. You have to just pick up the ball and throw it on the ground. This is step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have to pick up from your you're lying down, pick up the ball and throw the ball in forward direction. This is a shoulder support belt. You have to while playing, you have to, when if your shoulder is dislocated, you have to use this shoulder support. Taping techniques of a shoulder joint, it may support your shoulder. And returning to sports earlier, first aid on the field when shoulder is injured. Rise that I have told you as earlier, rise that is give rest to the injured area or joint. Ice, that is ice pack to injured joint. Give compression to the injured area. Elevate the affected limb or joint. You can use also analgesic spray to reduce pain. Immobilize the joint with roller gauze or a clean cloth. The sports injury releasing techniques. So there are some techniques which injury can be released with such techniques. That is sports taping. What is the sports taping? It is the process of applying rigid tape directly or indirectly to the skin in order to maintain a stable position of a bone and muscle during athlete activity. What are the types of taping? The first one is the rigid taping, under wrap, and elastic tape. These are the types of taping. These are the types of different kind of tapes. All these kinds of tapes used in sports injury is the rigid tape, elastic tape, and under the rigid tape, under wrap tape, and elastic tape. And this is taping used for taping is used mainly for pain relieving, to improve the stability of a joint and superficial muscles, enhance the athlete confidence, reduce injury reoccurrence, to prevent injury, to support the superficial muscles. These are the benefits of taping. Role of taping. What taping can do? Sorry. To support ligament and capsule of unstable joint by limiting anatomical movements. It supports injuries at muscle tendon by compressing and limiting the movements. Post-injury benefits of taping. What are the benefits of post-injury? Stabilizing and supporting joints after injuries to muscle or ligament, assisting and allowing the athlete to return to activity after minor injuries. Athlete may return in a short while. Preventing and reducing further harm to injured area, maintaining proper biomechanics during activity, preventing muscular damage, reducing force on the area during activity. This is the different technique of using in sports. Dry needling, maybe you are aware of that. What is dry needling? This is an incisive procedure whereby solid filament needles are inserted into the skin and muscle directly at a myofascial trigger point in order to improve function and control by breaking the pain cycle. What are the types of needling? Superficial dry needling and deep dry needling. How it works? Penetration of a needle in the skin and stimulates underlying myofascial trigger point, muscular and connective tissue. What are the needle size? 13 mm, 25 mm, 40 mm, 60, 75, and 90. Treatment time 3 to 5 minutes, alternate day. It differs from the severity of a pain. these are various conditions where dry needling may use. This is shoulder joint. You have to do for with the shoulder, knee joint, hamstring, calf, elbow joint, arch, middle arch, that is foot pain, and wrist joint. You have these are the different kind of injuries what I explained. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Sir,
Hello.
please stop
Hello.
your screen sharing. Amit sir.
Sir.
Yes, thank you. Sunil Jadhav sir, please continue.
Amit sir,
Sir.
let me ask you a few questions of participants.
Yes,
First of all, the question of Prajna Chavan madam from Mumbai. If injury happens, some athlete apply spray. So my question is, applying spray is good or it will cause of our injury?
No, if the skin is broken, then you can't apply the spray over that injury. If the skin is intact, you can apply the spray and relieve. You can relieve the pain. That is essential. The pain relieving spray is essential for the sports injury.
Okay, thank you, sir. Then another one question is from Viraj. I am primary teacher. How I learn physiotherapy?
How I learn?
Hmm.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I am primary teacher.
How
I learn physiotherapy?
How I learn physiotherapy?
How can I get the knowledge about physiotherapy? I think that is the
Okay.
She has to complete some course related to physiotherapy.
Okay. Sir, let me tell you that you have to go to YouTube or Google where you can or best way to, you have to meet a nearby physiotherapist and get your knowledge, get the best knowledge.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, anybody wants to ask any question? Many people raised their hands during the lecture. So, they can ask question to Raute sir.
One more question is there. How needle therapy improve rehabilitation?
Rehabilitation.
Yes.
Rehabilitation needles, what they can do, they can break your trigger points of muscle, that trigger bands which develops in muscles, that can break down and provides oxygen and may results to relieving pain.
Thank you, sir. Any
One another question, doctor.
Yes.
What is the major rehabilitation segment for shoulder injuries?
As I shown you on the screen, on my screen, shoulder. Sorry, sir, I didn't get that question. What are the?
1 minute. What is the major rehabilitation segments for shoulder injuries?
Shoulder injuries. That is, they want to ask exercises, right?
Sachin sir,
Sachin sir,
Sir.
please explain
You
your
want
question
exercise?
once again.
What is the major rehabilitation segments for shoulder injuries?
Shoulder injuries. They want to know exercises.
Yes.
Yes. Shoulder. You have to strengthen your shoulder joint with the taping. With the TheraBand. You most of the exercises we can do with the TheraBand. And static exercises may help to improve your shoulder stability and shoulder abduction, adduction, as I shown in my slides, you can do that type of exercises that you can get a good result.
Okay, sir. One another question. What in-house or on chair exercises can you suggest for working people having chronic pain due to sports injury?
This may causes you have when you are sitting on a chair for more time, like for 4 hours or 8 hours. Your working style is like that. You have to just move on that chair, from that chair go like 15 to 20 steps, and sit again, do some stretching exercises for like hamstring stretch, shoulder delta stretch, and neck stretching exercises you can do, and you can prevent such injuries.
Okay, sir. Another question. After applying pain balm, is advisable to go for heat therapy?
Pain balm, that is like tiger balm.
Yes.
Immediately you can apply, but not a convenient result of from that pain balm. You can apply heating pad over that injured part. But immediate after injury, you can't apply heat. You can apply ice on that.
Okay, sir. Another question from Dr. Prashant Inamdar, sir. Taking painkiller or any other medicine by a sports person is good or bad?
Actually, your severity of pain depends on that severity of pain. You have to take the painkillers with your doctor, with consultation from your doctors. Then you can take painkiller if required. Then only you can take painkiller. Otherwise, you don't take the painkiller. You can do exercises as I shown, and recover your injury, or go with the physical therapy like ultrasound, IFT, shortwave planes. You have to use this modalities and prevent your injuries.
Okay, sir. One another question from Milind Thakur. For which kind of injuries we can use heat and cold therapy? Please explain in Hindi.
लाइक मैंने जैसे अभी बताया, क्रॉनिक इंजुरी जो है मतलब जो पुरानी इंजुरीज है, मतलब 1 साल से है या 2 साल से है, 6 महीने के ऊपर हो गया उसको, या आर्थराइटिस है उनको, उनके ऊपर हीट थेरेपी अप्लाई करना एक बेनिफिशियल साबित हो सकता है. अगर अब एक्यूट इंजुरीज के ऊपर अगर हीट थेरेपी अप्लाई कर दो तो इतना बेनिफिशियल वो नहीं होता, क्योंकि क्या होता है, एक्यूट इंजरीज आइसिंग से रिकवर हो जाती है. एक्यूट इंजरीज में क्या होता है, ब्लड वेसल्स को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ता है, और क्रॉनिक इंजरीज में ब्लड वेसल्स को डायलेट करना पड़ता है. डायलेशन मतलब क्या, ब्लड फ्लो इंक्रीज होता है वहां पे, तो पेन एंड इन्फ्लेमेशन वहां से कम होता है. तो क्रॉनिक इंजरी जो है वहां पे आप यूज कर सकते हैं हीट थेरेपी. अदरवाइज यू कैन अप्लाई आइस थेरेपी.
Okay, sir. Another question from Dr. Prashant. Many players taking Glucon-D powder. It is correct or not?
Glucon-D powder taking is correct. That is depend upon the situation. What situation they are, players getting fatigue or not. That is depend upon the situation. If you needs directly, if you can take the Glucon-D directly, then it will may hamper. So you can take Glucon-D in with water, not take Glucon-D in directly, Glucon-D powder directly.
Okay, sir.
There are lots of questions in chat box, but it is not possible to take
Of ankle arthritis.
सचिन सर प्लीज रिपीट.
जर खूप भरपूर प्रश्न असतील तर ते ना माझा नंबर शेअर केला, मला फोन केला तरी काही हरकत नाही.
सचिन सर, बहुत सारे
हाँ, yes,
क्वेश्चन
sir.
थे चैट बॉक्स में, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन थे, लेकिन इस
हाँ.
समय सभी क्वेश्चंस लेना मुश्किल नहीं है. तो
ठीक है.
और एक बात है कि सभी पार्टिसिपेंट ये पूछ रहे हैं कि पीपीटी शेयर हो सकती है क्या आपकी?
यस सर मैं सचिन सर के पास कर दूंगा सर.
हाँ. So now I would like
हम
to.
फीडबैक फॉर्म कंप्लीट करने के बाद
Yes, yes, yes.
टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पर और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर भेजते हैं सब.
Yes. Sachin Jadhav, Sunil Jadhav, sir, please continue.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Raute sir, for your detailed information regarding sports injuries and how to rehabilitate them by taping techniques or dry needling or by using support accessories, etc. So very helpful and useful information is given by you. Once again, I thank you very much on behalf of the college as well as on behalf of the Department of Physical Education and Sports. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Sachin Chavan, Director of Physical Education, Junior Wing, to propose vote of thanks. Sachin Chavan, sir.
Thank you, sir. I, Mr. Sachin Sawan, Physical Director, Junior Wing of Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad, stood here to express the last segment of today's national webinar, that is vote of thanks. First of all, I am very grateful to today's resource person, Dr. Amit Raute sir, who spared time from his busy schedule to grace the session. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to help our players, coaches, as well as physical directors. I am immensely thankful to the president of today's national webinar, that is Dr. Mohan Rajmane sir, principal of Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the members of organizing committee, Dr. Girish Kalyan Shetty sir, coordinator IQSC, Miss Vidya Patil madam, director of physical education and co-coordinator of this national webinar, Mr. Naneshwar Tekai sir, co-coordinator of this national webinar. Special thanks to Mr. Mahesh Gaikwad sir for making this online webinar successful without any inconvenience. Many thanks also to Mr. Sunil Jadhav sir for anchoring of this webinar. Special thanks to Mr. Santosh Kundle sir for his valuable support on the occasion of this webinar. I am very grateful to all the participants, that is physical directors, coaches, players from different states of the nation. Many thanks also to all the teaching, non-teaching and administrative staff of our Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad. Also, a big thank you to all well-known and unknown peoples who helped make this webinar a success. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Please.